Happy Wednesday, Crestwood. Hope y'all are doing well today, this first day of December. What? Can you believe it's December already? That's crazy as we move towards Easter and towards 2022, and yet the weather's supposed to be in the 60s the next couple days. Hello, Kentucky. Welcome to all that Kentucky has to offer. So hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great week so far, and hope you have a lot of things that you're excited about as we move forward into Advent. I'm honored to provide this devotional for you for December 1st. And I use the word hope several times, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. Hope is the word that we used last Sunday on the first Sunday of Advent to kick that off as we remember some of the themes for the season. And I was thinking a lot about hope. We talked about it yesterday in our Hungry for God session of what is hope. Hope is this wish, this desire, this even expectation that something's going to happen. And for me, the main thing that my faith provides me is hope. It provides me other things, love, grace, a community of faith. But really, it provides me hope. It provides me a reason to look beyond this world and what our senses can take in. It encourages me to see the transcendence of God and God's Spirit at work in this world. It gives me reason to believe that there's something greater than this life beyond just our earthly time. So hope is one of the reasons, if not the main reason, that I have faith, because it gives me reason to have a desire or a wish or an expectation for something greater than what we experience here. And so what's the relationship between faith and hope? Well, the book of Hebrews says that faith is assurance in things hoped for. So if I hope to go to heaven, then with my faith, I have assurance that what I hope for will come to fruition. If I hope that Christ comes into this world again at Christmas, then I have faith that that's going to happen. I think where we have to be careful is ascribing to God things that aren't God's. So I can hope to find $1 million on the sidewalk when I walk out of church today. That's not really within God's realm of what God does. Or I can hope that Molly gets into a great college, but that's as much about her applications and her skills and her interests and her her candidacy for that as it is about God at work. And so the question then becomes, well, what is it appropriate to hope for and have faith in? And I think it comes down to our understanding of God. So if I hope that someone I don't like has a bad day, that's not within the realm of who God is. But if I hope for peace and reconciliation with that person, that is within God's realm. So I think a lot of the things that we hope for, we have to think, is this in line with God's will? Is this in line with God's character? And so we have to hope for things that further God's kingdom and God's work in this world, that put forward God's agenda of love and grace and acceptance and forgiveness. And so as you think about what you hope for this Christmas, what do you hope Jesus is bringing into the world? What do you hope that you will receive through your faith in Jesus Christ in the acceptance of this newborn baby? What are you hoping for? And then ask yourself, is this something that furthers God's will and God's kingdom in this world? If it isn't, then maybe we shouldn't hope for that. Is it maybe we hope for something that's too selfish? Maybe we hope for something that would in some way hurt other people. But our hope should be things that expand our capacity to serve God in this world. Our hope should be things that help people experience the love and grace that God gives us and that Christ is bringing with him as he is born again. So I want you to think about those things. What are you hoping for this Christmas? It's a question I asked on Sunday. I want you to think about, what are you hoping for, and how does what you're hoping for make you a little bit more Christ-like? How does what you're hoping for extend God's kingdom into this world? How does what you're hoping for shine God's light? And if that's indeed what it does, then have faith that God will answer those hopes. And so my hope for you is that you experience Christ in new ways as we move through this season, that you experience the gift of the Christ child in a new way this Christmas. My hope is that your faith grows through this journey that we are making to Bethlehem and to the manger. I love you, Crestwood, and I pray that God blesses you today.